Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Steve from Rockstar Eater coming to you with another rockin' episode. And today I am back with another top 10 list. And today I'm going to be talking about the 10 must-try Sri Lankan foods. Sri Lankan food is pretty amazing, but a lot of us don't really know what Sri Lankan food is. We know that it has some sort of Indian influence inside of its cuisine because after all, it is an island that's south of India, but Sri Lankan food is its own unique cuisine. And in this episode, I'm going to tell you 10 of the must-try foods you must try whether you go to Sri Lanka or you walk into a local Sri Lankan restaurant. Then you know exactly what to order on the menu. So these aren't the only 10 things to try, but these are 10 really good starter dishes. So consider this to be Sri Lankan food for beginners. So if you guys want to be introduced into the wonderful world of Sri Lankan food, then stick all the way to the end of this episode so that you can get the lowdown on 10 things that you must try, whether you go to the country or walk into a local restaurant. And also if you're new to this channel, take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button, as well as that notification bell because I post these food videos weekly that you don't want to miss out on. So go ahead, do that right now, and let's get started with this list, going alphabetically. Number 1. Fish Ambul Thiyal, also known as sour fish curry. Seafood is a pretty big thing in Sri Lanka. It's understandable since it is an island, and it comes as no surprise that curry is also a popular thing, especially the fish curry. There are a few different kinds of fish that can be used for this dish, but it's usually cut into chunks, then mixed with different spices that include pepper, turmeric, garlic, pandan leaves, curry leaves, and dried goraka, the fruit that gives the curry the distinct flavor. So if you love curry and you love fish, this is the perfect match for you. So remember, fish ambul, this is the thing that you must try, especially if you are into fish curry. Number 2. Gotu Kola Sambol. This is one of the most common vegetable dishes in Sri Lankan cuisine, so it's definitely for veggie fans. The Gotu Kola is a very unknown type of herbal plant in Asia, so this in itself makes this a very unique dish. The Gotu is shredded into thin slices, which is mixed with diced tomatoes, grated coconuts, chilies, shallots, and topped with salt, pepper, and lemon juice. This is pretty close to a salad and it's extremely healthy. So if this is what you are looking for, then the Gotu Kola is my highest recommendation. It's crispy, it's refreshing, and it's extremely delicious. So order this dish when you're at a restaurant. Number 3. Kiribath with lumphrais. This is a unique Sri Lankan rice dish that is served on special occasions, such as New Year's. This dish is usually cooked with coconut milk with a little salt, so it is creamy and sticky and coconut flavored. Once all the rice is cooked, it is cut into squares and then served. It is oftentimes eaten with meals where you can sweeten it or add chili sauce and curry to make it super savory. A popular garnishment is the lumphrais, which is a paste-like chili sauce made of red chilies and lemon juice. It is definitely a fun food to eat, especially if you love rice. So remember that the Kiribath is something that you absolutely need to try if you are a rice fan. Number 4. Kool. Sri Lanka has its soups too, so why not begin with the Kool, which is a spicy and sour seafood soup. This soup has a delicious tamarind broth that is enhanced with the boiled seafood such as crabs, prawns, crayfish, and other fish. Various spices and vegetables are also found in this dish. Pieces of raw coconut are usually served on the side. This dish is popularly found as homemade meals and served on special occasions and family gatherings. So if you had to choose one soup in Sri Lankan cuisine, then go with the Kool, especially if you like seafood. It is a pretty big dish, so definitely order this with an empty stomach. Number 5. Kottu. This is one of the most popular street foods in Sri Lanka, or just any food in the country. It's kind of like Sri Lanka's version of fried rice, made of godamba roti, which is a delicious crispy fried bread. Yep, it is fried, then chopped up and mixed with different ingredients, which makes for a deliciously seasoned, crispy bread experience. This dish can also be served with proteins like chicken. What goes good with the Gotu is some spicy curry sauce that you use as a dip or pour it over the dish. So if you happen to be walking the streets of Sri Lanka, then you must remember Gotu is the really great street food that you gotta try, especially if you are into bread. Number 6. Kukul Mas Curry. If you want a good old-fashioned curry dish done Sri Lankan style, then the Kukul Mas Curry is it. Curry is so popular around the world. Since Sri Lankan cuisine has lots of Indian influences, you are bound to have a chicken curry dish which you can't miss in Sri Lankan restaurants. The spices of the curry include cardamom, chili powder, turmeric, pandan leaves, lemongrass, and a whole bunch of other things. What makes this curry great is the coconut milk that gives it rich and savory flavor. Sometimes tomato paste is added in for additional flavor. Add some rice and roti on the side, you have a complete meal. If you love curry, here's another one you should definitely get, so remember that. Number 7. Hoppers. It is also called appam, which is similar to the Indian dish, which is their version of a pancake. This light batter is made of rice flour, coconut milk, and some sugar, then cooked on a griddle or skillet until ready. It is thin and has a spongy texture, which can be either sweet or savory. You can also find what's called egg hoppers, because an egg is cracked into this bowl shaped like pancake, which is actually a great way to eat it, which comes with lemon juice, onions, and salt. So if you're into foods like flatbreads and pancakes, then this is the closest equivalent that you'll find in Sri Lankan cuisine. I think you'll like it because this is one of the things I really liked, especially when I tried it for the first time. Number 8. Parippu. Also called dal curry. This is the most common curry you'll find in Sri Lankan cooking. The dal is essentially split red lentils, which is softened, then cooked into many ingredients like onions, tomatoes, green chili, turmeric, cumin seeds, curry leaves, and many others. Coconut milk is added to thicken the dal to make it creamy and rich. This is something you can eat by itself, or you can use it as a dip with roti or paratha. So if you are looking for another fabulous curry dish to try in a Sri Lankan restaurant, go with the Parippu, because this is one of those curries that if you love curry, then you're going to try something that's very unique. So definitely go with this one. Number 9. Lumphrais. This is one of the heartiest meals that you can have in Sri Lankan cuisine. The lumphrais is similar to the Indonesian bungkus, which is essentially rice and a whole lot of vegetables and protein wrapped in a large banana leaf and steamed. Along with the rice inside, you get curry beef and or chicken, beef balls, shrimp paste, and mixed vegetables. Sometimes you might find hard-boiled eggs in there as well. This is also fun in the sense that it's traditionally eaten with your hands, so you can have a lot of fun with it. This is a dish that you should definitely get if you want your rice and your protein and vegetables all mixed together in this one beautiful package. And number 10. Polos. Also known as green jackfruit curry. As you can tell, curry is quite a thing in Sri Lankan cuisine. If you've never had a jackfruit curry before, Sri Lanka might be a good starting point for it. The jackfruit is served in its early ripe stage, which is cut into chunks and boiled until it is very soft. It is then cooked with its curry spices like pandan leaves, curry powder, turmeric, chili powder, mustard seeds, and others. Then coconut milk is added and boiled down until it absorbs into the jackfruit. That's how you lock the flavors in. So if you go to any restaurant in Sri Lanka that specializes in curry, then the Polos is something you should look out for because it is one of those curry dishes that you don't find in too many restaurants. And to throw in a bonus for you guys, Wambatu Moju, also known as eggplant pickles. This is one of the most flavorful eggplant dishes you'll find in Asian cuisine. The eggplant is cut into bite-sized pieces and then deep fried to make it soft, although slightly crispy on the outside. It is caramelized with the intense flavors that come from vinegar, green chilies, onion, sugar, mustard seeds, and chili powders and other ingredients. Don't let the black color scare you. It's actually a very appetizing dish, a sweet and sour sensation in your mouth. Definitely get the Wambatu if you like eggplant. This is the main one to get in Sri Lankan restaurants. So there you have it with 10 Sri Lankan foods that you can try at a local restaurant or if you're traveling to Sri Lanka. Once again, not the only 10 out there because there's a lot of great Sri Lankan foods that you can try, but if you stick with these 10 as a beginner's guide, then you're going to get a good introduction into traditional Sri Lankan foods. Anyways, I hope that helps you with your travels, or if you're planning to dine out and you want to be adventurous and try Sri Lankan food, then you have a good reference right here. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this episode of Rockstar Eater. If you enjoy what I'm doing here on this channel, you found this video to be very helpful, give me a thumbs up, share it with a friend who needs to know this information. Comment on the section below, because if you've had any of these foods before, I'd love to hear your story. And finally, please subscribe so that you can get more of these awesome food videos. Well, I hope you have a rockin' day today, folks, and that you'll try some of this rockin' Sri Lankan food sometime soon. And be sure to catch the other videos on my screen so that you can see some of my other food adventures and suggestions out there. So I'll see you guys in the next video.